Hi, my name is Kristen. I'm the technical director here at AHS, and I'm going to be giving you a quick tour of the scene shop as well as some safety instructions before you come and work in the shop. Let's go check it out. Alright, so immediately when you walk into the shop, you have restrooms on the right, and you have paint can storage area on the left. Make sure you do not block these control panels because maintenance needs to access them. Up next we have our paint sink area where we clean all of our paint supplies, including paint brushes, paint container storages. We have lid storage here, some empty paint can storage for mixing. If you take anything away from this video, please take away that we have to wash all of our brushes thoroughly, otherwise they get hard and it's either really hard to clean out or we can't clean them out so we can't use them anymore. Just like this one, it's super hard. I can't break it. So we're gonna have to either wash this one out, which will take a long time, or we're just gonna have to throw it away, and that's a waste. Next we have our paint sample table where typically designers or students will use it as a small work table for props, or they'll use it for creating paint samples for the show. Underneath we typically store either trash bins, but we have stools under there now, and we have fans for drying paint quicker. Next we have the scenic studio office where I will sometimes either work or we'll take breaks in here because we've got a couch. This is Mr. Bones. He is our scene shop mascot. Mr. Bones says safety first.
Safety first.
If you don't bring a water bottle with you, I do have these drinking mugs that you can use and wash out when you're done in case you get thirsty. You can use the sink out there, right out here, to fill with. It's clean water, it's fine to use. Just make sure you wash it out when you're done. Stay hydrated. Right after the scene shop office, we have the tool room. That's where we keep all of our smaller tools and hardware, as well as our smaller saws and other power tools. We also keep our safety equipment in here, so things like safety glasses, gloves, earplugs are stored up here. Our over-the-ear muffs used for hearing protection are stored up here. Next is the scene shop floor where we'll do most of our construction. Right now you can see it's a bit of a mess. That's because we ended school early and ran out of time to clean a lot of it. Plus I need help cleaning it, as it's just me and sometimes one other hired hand, but I'm not sure we'll have that this year. So I'll depend on you a lot for help in the scene shop because I can't do this without you guys. Okay, in this video I'm going to go over some safety rules that are basically the same throughout every scene shop you'll go to. Number one, wear comfortable clothing you don't mind getting dirty. During paint calls, wear paint clothes, including shoes you don't mind getting paint on. If you forget, we do have little booties you can put over your shoes and paint overalls so you can still participate and not worry about getting your clothes covered with paint or your shoes covered with paint. Next, don't wear any loose jewelry. Long hair should be tied back. If it's past your neck or even past your shoulder, you should tie it up or tie it back so that it doesn't get caught in any of the tools you might be using. Clothing should be tucked in, long sleeves rolled up, or baggy long sweatshirts with the drawstring should be tucked in or taken off. All these things can get caught in various tools and saws and pull you in, so please be aware of yourself. Please make sure that you take care of those things so that doesn't happen. Next thing is no headphones worn in the shop. You cannot have music blasting in your headphones. I need you to be aware of your surroundings and be able to hear what's going on. We will have music playing on the speaker throughout the shop, and I do take student requests, so please wear safety equipment. Safety glasses and ear protection should be used when using any kind of saw. You can still hear with earmuffs or earplugs. It's just muted to protect your hearing. Safety glass and an ear protection and gloves as well should be worn when demolishing old set pieces and taking them out to the trash, because you can get splinters or cut from old shattered wood pieces, or you can get poked by like broken screws or things like that. So just be safe. Safety first.
Safety first.
I'll encourage you to try using all the power tools, but I won't make you do anything that you don't feel safe doing or if you don't feel comfortable doing. If you try it once and you decide you don't like it, I'm not going to force you to do it, because if you don't feel safe, then you're not safe. It's always good to be a little bit afraid of the tools you're using, because that makes you cautious around them, and that's okay. Finally, if you don't know something, ask. If you're not sure of something, ask. If you forgot how to do something, ask. I don't mind repeating things. If you need to hear them 3-4 times, that's fine, because I care more about your safety and more about your learning than anything else. Okay? And that's about it for the intro to shop. If you remember anything from this video, remember the paint thing I told you earlier, and remember the safety tips and rules I have for the shop. Thanks.
Safety first. Safety first.